Hey, what's up everybody? Adobe Masters here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to fade in and fade out music, as well as how to animate the levels of the music, or any audio clip. This is important because a lot of times we want some dynamic audio in our tracks, and that just means we want it to adjust over time. Maybe we want it to fade in or fade out. Maybe we want it to lower for our voices. So understanding how to do this will give us the ability to create that. So let's jump right into it. The easiest way, and the first way I'm going to show you, is the automatic way, something you can drag and drop to get it done if that's what you're looking for. After that, we're going to go into the manual way. So the easy way is to come over here into Effects and then go into the Exponential Fade, which is under Audio Transitions, and then Crossfade. There's only 3 audio transitions, so it's not hard to find. All you have to do is click on this right here and then just drag it onto your audio. Now you'll notice that right when I click it, you can hear it go from nothing up to something. And this is an exponential fade, and it's not linear, which means that if we stretch it out really long, we can kind of hear this. Let me just play it, and then I'm going to explain it to you. So did you notice how right between here there was almost no change, then right between here there was a little change, and almost all of the change was right here and over? That's just the way exponentials work. So the exponential fade is not something that you would want to, have something fade over a long period, because I could make this the whole clip and probably 85% of it just going to be silent, and then the sound will come in at the very, very end. So this is just something you can drag and drop, and you kind of want to keep it short, drag it to the front, put it on there, and you can just have some music quickly fade in. Now let's get into the manual version of this. So I'm just going to delete the exponential fade off of it, and then we're going to go into the audio clip right here. So if I want to do something linearly, I can do it right here. So what I do is I just need to make this a little bit bigger. I can scroll on the mouse wheel to do that, or I can click down here and drag it to make it bigger. And you'll notice a line in the center. Maybe yours is set to something different, so make sure you go to Show Clip Keyframes, go to Volume, and go to Level, because that's what we want this line to be right here, is the level of the audio. So we're going to go ahead and then we are going to just make sure it's big enough, move to the very start, and then we can get started. So what you want to do is to create a keyframe, you can actually click on this right here, and you can kind of double click to do it, or you can just click this button right here. So once a keyframe is added, now we can kind of adjust some things. But what we need is a second keyframe, so we're going to move over to maybe right here and do the exact same thing. And now we can drag this first one down to negative infinity, which is no sound at all. And now we have complete control over this. So as you can see, now it's a linear fade. Now it's going to be the exact amount of audio is added from here to here. So every second it gets louder and louder and louder. And let's say we were moving down here, and right here a voice comes up. So right here we need the voice to come in, so we want to lower the audio back down. So we can click the keyframe, move to the spot where actually just move a few frames forward, because we kind of want it to go down quickly. So maybe like right to here. Then we're going to click on here, add another keyframe, and click this one and drag it down to maybe like minus 18, minus 14. You kind of have to figure it out with the voice to see if it works. And you can hear it drop down right down there. And then now the voice is ended, so we can go click right here. And then we can just drag this right back up to the top right here. And now we have this this valley going on. And then we can talk right here, and we're talking, and then now it's the end of the talking. So as you can see, it gives a little bit more room for some different audio, and you can kind of play around it, make it a little bit more dynamic. Now then, it's just as easy to fade out. Go to the very end over here. You can click on this, add a keyframe right here, and then you can fade this out. And then so for example, if we wanted to maybe drag this footage over here, and we want to do the exact same thing on the opacity, that's usually something you can do in conjunction with this. So if we go right here, we can actually make this video track a little bit larger, and this is the opacity, this line up here. So we can create a keyframe, and then go to the very end and do the exact same thing here, and then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dragging the opacity at the exact same time that the audio is going down. So you'll see that the music fades out with the video. And it faded out just a little early because the music ended a little early. But that is really the general gist of it. A pretty simple effect, but something that I think that a lot of times people can, sort of miss over if you're looking up here in the effect controls, that it can all be done right here in the timeline, and you can get some really crisp and clear control over your audio. Thanks everyone for joining me. If you got any questions or comments, those in the comments section below. If you got any suggestions for future tutorials, those in the comments below. This was sort of on a conversation with one of my comments that gave me the idea for this. So yeah, I love the discussion in the comments, and I love the suggestions that you guys give me. If you want to see more videos similar to this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I make a video every other day. And until next time, guys, see ya.